Good morning. It is a wild 47 degrees outside this morning, and my Alexa said it was going to have a high of 48. So, holy cats, that wind is just a whipping, right, Ladybug? Whipping wind. Right. We are out to do our little walk on the deck. I shouldn't do that because she might knock me over. She's pretty powerful. She doesn't even know her own strength. But see, she's out thinking we're going to go out and play or go in the truck or whatever. Oh no. Oh no, we can't go in the truck. No, we can't. Hey, what's the plan for today? Okay, I plan on taking a shower. I jumped on the scale. I weigh in at 220 pounds, that is. I think what I'm going to do is make a third recipe out of my protein salad. So stay tuned today to watch that. It's going to be a very interesting day. But in the meantime, I gotta walk. So until we meet again, cheers for now. Whoa, look at that wind. It is freezing. Okay, for those of you out there wondering what type of housekeeping I am starting to do, here you go. I stripped the old bed. It had to be done. It's 20 days post-op, and it just had to be done. So, time to get the new sheets out. It takes me a while to do it, so I'm not going to do the entire video and make you wait. But I will be using more of my arms here as opposed to the legs. Fluffing this out. I love these hotel sheets that I bought these at, I don't know, Sam's Club, I think. And they are super long because you tuck them in on the bottom of the feet so they don't move. It's wonderful. Tuck them in on the bottom. This is good for this side, at least this side of my bed. So I'm going to shimmy on over to Jack's side and smooth his area. Slow but sure. Holding on, of course, to the bed as I go along. I want to show you when I get down to the end of the bed here how much longer it is, these hotel sheets. Here's the end of my bed right here. I hope you can see this. Look how super long these are. So long you can tuck them in, keep them in. Some people don't like their feet tucked in, and I get it. In my case right now, with all my moving around and jiggling and what have you, tossing and turning in the middle of the night, I need to have the sheets secure for me. I can't go fidgeting and waking up Jack in the middle of the night to adjust the sheets. That is not happening. And I think this thread count is something super high, which is very, very comfortable, silky, luxurious. Yes, I do hospital corners. Mom taught me that. I may not be able to get down and do hands and knees scrubbing the floors, but old habits die hard. And after I'm done with this task, the sweat ball in me has got to take a shower. Hey, clean sheets, shower. Doesn't everybody do that? Yeah. There we go. And now to get the over cover. It is cool outside. I got rid of the down comforter. Should I have probably kept it? I don't know, maybe, but this is still warm nevertheless. There's the tag, goes on the bottom. I know you're thinking, come on, Jerry, get with the program. I can't go so fast. Yeah, I did this. I had to shimmy it the other way. You'd think I'd remember after using this comforter, this blanket over the top, that this white tag side goes on Jack's side. There we go. Much better. Much better. I will save all the nipping and tucking for the end, and I won't keep you guys any longer. Just got to get over to this side of the bed and finish her up. Stick with me. The day is not over yet. Hello. Okay, there you go. The bed is made. My side, Jack's side. There's the little gripper that I use, which I'll be taking in the shower now to get myself together. And that will be my house coat that I will be wearing today. So, yes, I do change clothes. And yes, this white shirt that I'm wearing today is one of probably 19 that I own, but task completed. Okay, I managed to do the entire shower all by myself. Not one lick of help, not 1 minute of help from the husband. Say, I got a comment about, I'll put deodorant on in the meantime. I got a comment about why won't I allow my husband to do my laundry. Whoops. Well, it's not that I won't allow him. I just lost the top of this deodorant. It's not that I won't allow him. Let's be frank, ladies. The undergarments, check this out. All by myself. The undergarments, do I like wearing men's deodorant? No, but it's all that I have right now. My deodorant's upstairs. So, our clothing is more expensive than the men's clothing. And I'll buy, for example, Spanx. Okay, deodorant's done. And ladies, if you know, you know, Spanx are not cheap. You cannot put fabric softener in with Spanx because they don't have the same stretching power. But this is the underwear that I wear. Spanx holds, etc. But if I get this in with Jack's, for example, black clothes, black and black, if I put this in with his clothes, he's got the zipper in front. His zipper can put a hole in this. Common sense. Same with the bra. There we go. There's another piece on the floor. Same with the bra. It's got lace. If it gets stuck in the dryer, for example, it'll be twisting and twisting, and it'll make a super huge hole. So for me, if you look right here, for me, it takes all of 10 seconds when I'm in the shower. Teaspoon of the dish soap I keep in the shower. Wash by hand my unmentionables, safe, no holes, and I still have very nice underwear. So let me finish getting dressed. So there you go. You are looking at the wardrobe that I am rotating, all hand washed. Hand wash my pajama bottoms. Those are the blue ones, the bras, the jammy dresses, nightgowns, if you will. Those blue jeans that are on the towel rack, that isn't even happening. Not for a long time, but I'm good in the wardrobe. No wonder I don't make any laundry for 3 weeks. There you are. You should be quite impressed. That right there is 21 days of laundry and sheets right there. Back there, that's the vacuum cleaner. Let's not talk about that. But see, look at that. Impressive. Some households in 21 days have 16 laundry baskets. We don't have any kids, if you know what I mean. That's all. Well, I'm hungry. It is 10 minutes to 1, and this is my first meal of the day. Very simple. It's basic leftovers. Protein salad, 4 ounces. Cheddar cheese cracker crisps, and the homemade ranch that I make with sour cream. Eat that. And what I'm going to do is I want a little more of a zip. After 2 days, this has gotten drier, but that's okay because of the recipe that I'm making tonight for dinner. So I'm taking the Costco Italian Volcano organic lemon juice, putting a splash of that into the protein salad, and really all it is, if it's a teaspoon, all it is just to give it a little bit more of a lemon zip, zing, if you will, moisten it up perhaps. So this is what is for my lunch. Still protein packed. Got to keep up with the protein, and I'll put the macros in one of the next frames. Delicious. And these, I love these any time of day. The reason I'm really pushing these cheese crisps and making them is because of June. If you haven't already seen me and my 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6 now closest friends. I don't know how many Andy has, but nevertheless, we're all doing the bacon, butter, beef, and egg challenge in June. And cheese and seafood is not part of BBBE. Just saying. So, if you'd like to get into that challenge and join us, it's not going to be for any competition. It's all friendly. It's just eating what God intended, plain and simple. Any type of beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. That's it. So, if you want to join in, any comments, put your comment down below. Say, count me in. If you want to learn also about being a YouTuber, we have a separate class, if you will. A bunch of us get together and we talk about YouTubing. We give suggestions. Some are smaller channels, some are larger channels. Some are just getting into the business of YouTubing. So with that being said, if you'd like to get in on that, as far as being a YouTube creator or an influencer, I hate that influencer. That name, it's just not me. Let me know down below in the comments. I'm going to eat my cheese crackers in the meantime. Until later, cheers, y'all. Okay, it's time to take the last of my protein salad that I made 2 days ago and make it into a third recipe. This is 8 ounces of the protein salad, just the way I made it the first time. Now, the mayonnaise content after 2 days made it drier, but as you saw for my lunch, I moistened it to make it wetter with lemon juice, or you can add a little bit more of the mayonnaise. I choose chosen mayonnaise that has the avocado oil. So I take 8 ounces protein salad, 1 teaspoon, already pre-measured, of the Old Bay seasoning. Gives it a little zip, a little zing, because let's be frank here, the majority of what's in here is seafood. So there you go. 1 egg, and I crack my 1 egg on a flat surface. Bam. No shells. Crack it right in there. Wipe. Mix it up. And of course, you'll see with the 1 egg, it does lend to making it moister. But I am going to be adding some substance to it, some volume, in the form of 2 things. Uh-oh, one thing I forgot. Stand by. One thing I forgot is the cheese. And I had this from before my surgery because it's cheese. And you know I have to get rid of it before the big B, B, and E challenge in June. So Crystal Farms Parmesan cheese. They're the large flakes, as you'll see. Try to stand. There we go. There's more than one way to skin a cat. And I'll show you what the flakes look like. They're very flaky. These are very good. Looks like little baby chips. I love them. I'll take in the palm of my hand, a little bit, mix it if I feel like I need more. And come on, who doesn't need more cheese? Feel free to add some. Mix it up. And the cheese will also bind it and turn it into a very cohesive croquet, patty, whatever you want to call it. I choose to call them protein patties. Last but not least, in a zip top bag, I take pork rinds. This is 1 ounce of pork rinds. Smash them. You can already buy the ones that are pre-done. You can smash them very fine. You can smash them with a little bit of substance. I like it somewhat in between. If I'd say probably 1/4 cup for measurement, if you're going to buy the stuff that's already done for you. Put that in. Mix that. And that is all she wrote. I can add some extra salt, but usually I like to salt it when they're done, fresh out of the frying pan. That's my own personal. The Old Bay, you can always use more if you're apt to using more. Before I started this video, I washed my hands, so they are, as they say, impeccably clean hands. And I make little patties out of them. So I'll make 2 4-ounce patties. And I'll show you what they look like. They're wet, but they're holding together. But the key is for me, I'm putting them on a plate and I'm putting them in the freezer to firm up so that when I cook them, maybe I'll make 3. I think I will. I will make 3 of them. So that when I cook these, they're thin enough. I'm not freezing them to sub-zero temps, but I'm making them thin enough that they'll be able to cook thoroughly, cook completely. That's 2, and this is the 3rd. Popping them in the freezer. Then, I'll be frank, I'm going to go and take a nap because I've done a lot of stuff today. for a crypt person, that is. There's 3. I could probably make 2 really big ones out of there, but I made 3. There you go. There you have it. Now, let me try to turn this camera off. I will see you after my nap. So as you can see here, I had to put the patties on 1/8 of a sheet pan. I put some parchment paper underneath because it would fit better in my freezer this way. So this is going in the freezer, probably be there for 2 hours. I think I'll be taking a nap for, and this is what's for dinner tonight. It is still 45 degrees outside, and it's 4:21 on Tuesday afternoon. It's freezing. So what a better time is it than to make some perfectly heartwarming, stomach-warming French toast. That's right. Time for a flip. There we go. 1, 2. Whoopsie. And 3. And if you're thinking this is for me, au contraire, monsieur, it is not. Breakfast for dinner is good any time of the day, even at 4:30. So we have fed Jack breakfast for dinner, and now we're cooking Ladybug her just plain old ground beef. The reason I'm cooking hers first is because I need to use the tallow that I render from this ground beef for my protein patties. So feed the dog, then cook for me. Stand by. So from a 1 pound package of 7310 ground beef, without the fat, because I'm needing that for my protein patties, you get 10.5 ounces. So half of that is for Ladybug's dinner now, and next we'll proceed with the protein patties. Okay, now here comes my dinner. I've got the 3 patties that I put into the freezer, grease that's hot, bubbling, and perfect. Slide in the 3 protein patties. And of course I can't tell her to shut up because I'm doing a video. Yeah, there we go. Number 1, number 2, and the 3rd little baby patty. I'm going to cook these on medium heat. One side first, then give them a flip in this beef tallow from the dog food. If you're just tuning in, you'll have to wind back about 2 minutes to see why I'm using dog food tallow. And here is a sneak peek on the countertop oven of what to expect for tomorrow. Ooh. Yep, it's in the oven right now, turned off, and this is gonna be real good. Stay tuned for tomorrow. Okay, bear with me. This may be a bit tricky, one-handed, and of course one hand on the camera. I'm going to flip the protein patties to the other side with, of course, not splashing myself. Fabulous. After I'm done flipping, I'm going to give a couple of whoopsie-daisy. That's from the spatula. Well, things can't be all that perfect now, can they? It's a good thing I'm not catering for clients. Ha! There we go. That's pretty perfect. Well, you can, because they're frozen, You can keep them frozen till you're ready to cook them, or take them out, put them in a egg wash, and then drag them through some pork rinds, make it a little crispy, but the way I do it, it's perfectly crispy. Perfectly perfect, just the way I like it. So a couple more minutes on this side and they will be thoroughly and completely cooked. And this is what I'm having for dinner. So these protein patties are perfect. Just ready to eat right now. So let me plate them and eat them. Wow, they're spitting up. And here they are, perfectly cooked. This is the pretty one, but of course we don't eat the pretty one. We save that for the company. Where's the company? There's no company. I will start with this right here. You see it's smoking right now. Do I dare put this in my mouth? It's going to be smoking hot. Let me turn the camera around. Holy cannoli. This is hot. Whatever ends up on the floor, and that's for the dog. And you won't see her complaining whatsoever. Crispy, moist, just like a crab cake. If I put cheese on the top, it would be just like a tuna melt, like my Goldman's tuna melt yesterday. The outside is perfectly crisp. That's why I prefer to do it in beef tallow as opposed to butter, because the butter would burn and that would cause an off taste to it. But fabulous. These are just fabulous. Let me know down below if you would ever consider mixing chicken with salmon, with tuna and sardines, and eat them in 4 different ways in 2 days. This is the finale. I've saved the best for last. Bon appetit. Well, pardon me, this is what's left. Ladybug, this is her bon appetit moment. She won't mind getting these leftovers. She loves this protein salad that I make. So, eating the leftovers, let's go, girl. Does anybody want to guess what this is for tomorrow? I just took it out of the oven. Enter your guesses down below, and we will see who is the winner. Will there be a prize for the winner? Will there just be accolades? We'll find out tomorrow. Put your suggestions, guesses down below. Let's go. I don't know if this is going to turn out, but if it turns out, clearly you're watching it. If it doesn't turn out, well, you would not know because it didn't turn out. Therefore, I did not publish this on YouTube. So here goes. Woo, baby. And this is why we are doing this two-handed. Yeah, two-handed today. This is a miracle. Oh, don't play the video. Don't play the audio, Jerry. You'll get copyrighted. Barry Manilow, gotta love ya. Complete. And I think I did a fine job. There we go. Let me flip the camera around. Yeah, I think I did a fine job. Let's wait till tomorrow. Or, as you're seeing this is what I did last night to my masterpiece. Hey everyone, I wanted to close out the night and show you what I have been enjoying over the past week. First off, I purchased this with my own money, and those of you that know, none of my videos are sponsored because, as you know, I'm small. I shouldn't necessarily say that because I have been approached by some companies which in some regards they're asking me to do sponsorships for jewelry and clothes, the likes of which I'm not real comfortable in joining forces with and being a sponsor for. But this is something that I've watched over on Instagram. Now, I've heard through Dan Bongino, he talked about this, and Jen Todrick, and she's the Rambling Redhead on Instagram. And what it is a product called Beam and their Sleepy Drink Dream. These are the two packages that I purchased. One is, what is this one? Cinnamon cocoa flavored. And the other is brownie batter flavored. Now, I'll tell you that I purchased the cinnamon cocoa because I thought it was going to be like the Perfect Keto Collagen Sleep that I took primarily because of what Steve on Serious Keto talked about. He liked the product. It's okay. I'm not going to yuck his yum. However, this product, Perfect Keto, the scoop that you use is this size, and the scoop that you use for Beam Dream is this size. It is something that you get online. I picked it up because I got a discount by using Jen Todrick's link. I know when Dan Bongino was on his radio show, he offered a link, but since he's left the radio, and now he's Mr. FBI guy number 2, I haven't actually been listening to the person that replaced him. So, in comparison, this versus this, zero comparison. The Beam Dream product, let me read the ingredients first for Perfect Keto, because I know a lot of you are familiar with this product and the benefits of collagen. This is Mexican hot chocolate, which we all know is cinnamon and chocolate. But the ingredients are coconut cream powder, cocoa powder, natural flavors, ooh, the dreaded natural flavors, sea salt, and stevia leaf extract. In addition to, of course, collagen. The Beam Dream, however, their ingredients are 50 milligrams of apigenin, 350 milligrams of reishi, 61 milligrams of magnesium, 300 milligrams of L-theanine, and 30 milligrams of melatonin. Here is, in this, is 8 ounces scoop of the, what did I choose today? Oh, I chose this one today because I had the cinnamon chocolate yesterday. Brownie batter. It is like the, well, first off, I can tell you because I don't do sweets, this is super sweet. What are the carb count of this guy? Wow, you think they'd make this print any bigger? I'll probably have to do a screen capture for you guys. It has 15 calories. It doesn't have any sugar in it. In addition to those natural milligrams, essential ingredients that they have. It does also include coconut milk, organic organic cassava, I think, but I will turn it around and do a screen capture, made in the USA, because you know I have to, from this point forward in my life, if it's not made in the USA, it's not coming in these doors. So this was important for me to ensure that it was made in the USA. And I'm sorry I didn't become prepared, because I just didn't. I will have to screen capture. It looks as though it's got 3 carbs in it, which for me, I stay under 20 grams of carbs, but this is sweet tasting to me. So for those of you that like sweets, those of you that say take keto chow, for example, that tastes super sweet to me. It tastes like a malted the few times I do have it and enjoy it. But something about Beam Dream is so relaxing at night, and especially because, yeah, new hip, I'm flipping and flopping, was flipping and flopping and tossing, turning at night. So this will put me to sleep. Right now it's 8:10, and I'll probably be Zing away by 9 o'clock. I'll hit the hay, go back in. The reason that I started with the Beam in all actuality is yesterday we were running low on our coffee pods. I'm not going to Costco. Both Jack and I have a subscription to Costco. I'm not going. And Keurig had an online special, 10 boxes, each box, $5 a box for coffee. Hello, good deal. Coffee coming to my house that I can drink, and I don't have to leave and go to Costco. It's a beautiful thing. But this is the last time I purchased the coffee. I also got this Orgain collagen. I know, I realize, I get the concept of probiotics. My logic was mainly in price when I purchased this from Costco. Made in the USA, that's always a plus, you guys know that. But the truth of the matter is, this was bigger compared to the other brand that they had, and this was cheaper. So I know, and I have the common sense to know, that once you put hot water, your probiotics, put hot water in a probiotic, that's dead. So the probiotics don't work. So the collagen is really why I purchased it. And tomorrow will be my last. There's only one of these scoops left in this. I do like this as opposed to the other brand that does not offer any more scoops, and I don't know why. So when I was looking for a collagen, Beam gave me a deal on their collagen. So it was a win-win for me. I also got the Jen. I have to reach behind me. Hopefully I don't fall. I'll grab one of them. I have 2 of them. I think I have 3 flavors of these. The Beam Glow. And this is primarily for women's health. It keeps us on an even keel. This is delicious. You can mix it with up to 16 ounces of water. 8 to 16, it says on the package. This is the strawberry kiwi flavor. Yum. This is the blue raspberry flavor, which is just like the salty brand, the Keto Chow electrolyte version salty brand. So delicious. And I'll take these with the morning pills, the prescriptions that I take. It's delicious. And I got a deal on these. But I got this for half price, so I thought, heck, I need it. Orgain's almost done. Pick this up. But I am definitely going to stay for the principles, the sleeping principles of Beam Dream. Delicious. So if you can get some online, order some, by all means, do it. It's been a long day, so I'm closing out the day. I hope you enjoyed my what I do in a day, what I ate in a day, what I cooked for the husband, which wasn't keto nor carnivore, how I fed the dog, and all the things I did today. Tomorrow's going to be a new adventure, plus my new recipe. New to me, that is, recipe that I tried. Take care, everybody. See you on a Wednesday. That would be tomorrow morning. Cheers.